and 9,300 hours of hands-on experience. That's the kind of expertise you can count on. For superior service and cost-effective solutions, partner with the best. Visit steam601.org to view our list of signatory contractors. Steamfitters Local 601, keepers of the craft, powering Wisconsin.
Hey fans, the Brew Crew are hot and so are the summer temps. Now is the perfect time to step up your comfort game with a new Carrier home comfort system to keep your home cool all summer long. Ask your local dealer about local Wisconsin focus on energy rebates and financing for qualified buyers. Turn to the experts at Carrier. We've got you covered so you can get back to cheering on the crew. Carrier, proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers. Find your local dealer at carriermilwaukee.com.
Are you looking for an accounting firm that can service your growing business's needs? SVA Certified Public Accountants will deliver your organization with measurable results in the areas of tax planning, consulting, outsourced accounting, succession planning, and more. Nationally recognized by Forbes as one of America's best accounting and tax firms, yet local to the Midwest, we've got the knowledge and expertise to take your business to the next level. Go to sva.com/baseball to learn how we can provide your business with measurable results.
Erica, it's good to see you.
How are things at our amazing Germantown location?
Absolutely fantastic.
We heard you had a bold idea. What is it?
We're celebrating our 45th year in business, so I think we should give away some natural diamonds.
Wow, that is a bold idea. How many and how big?
3/4 of a carat. 9 natural diamonds, each one clarity enhanced for maximum brilliance. 1 diamond for each store.
How should we mount them, Erica?
We'll give them away as diamond pendants.
So each of the 9 Kessler stores will have their own diamond pendant to give away?
Yeah, and all a person will have to do is to walk into a store and register to win.
Can a person travel to all 9 stores and register at each one?
Yeah, why not? And people will have from now until July 28th to register.
I'm in.
Me too.
It's unanimous, and people should bring in all their old jewelry so that we can professionally clean it for them for free.
That makes so much difference.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Wisconsin's afternoon news is here for you, bringing you the latest headlines with John Mercure.
So Donald Trump, as you can imagine, let this get under his skin. He's not happy that she's flapping her jaws, and so he responded.
And diving into the details with Julia Fello.
So it opens up the discussion of how vulnerable naturalized citizens, or any citizen, if they're speaking out against someone.
Tune in to Wisconsin's afternoon news, where your day's story unfolds. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Only here on WTMJ.
Hey, it's Julia Fello. I have a special place to share with you. The best place. Best place at the historic Pabst Brewery. Can I give a better testimonial than to share with you that best place is where I had my wedding? And it's so much more than just the magical venue for your wedding or special event. And I have the owner of Best Place, Jim Hurdle, here with me. Welcome, Jim.
Thanks, Julia. We've highlighted some of the photos of your beautiful wedding at bestplacemilwaukee.com. Today, we wanted to share a typical day at the Best Place, emphasizing that we are a small, family-owned business. So picture the sun rising over downtown Milwaukee, and just 3 blocks west of the Fiserv Forum, 9th and Juneau, the Best Place Coffee Shop and Spirits opens up.
I stop in almost every morning, and it's my new favorite, frosted mint mocha. Yum.
We've just added more food items, and because we attract a lot of tourists, our cafe has a full bar, too.
I am so proud to be the spokesperson for Best Place. I mean, this is the place to go with so many people looking for fun things to do for Memorial Day, go to Brewers games, and a fun time for the whole family. Kids, strollers, and it's pet friendly.
The next best time is 11:30, Thursday through Monday, because that is when Best Place Gift Shop opens up with a museum-like collection of classic beer brands, new and old. The Best Place Tavern also opens with dozens of Milwaukee beers, another full bar with wine and the best cocktails. Heck, we do weddings. Root beer for the kids, free water for everybody, especially your pet.
Your next best times are 5 afternoons, Thursday through Monday, and when you have your critically acclaimed Best Beer History Tour, I love it includes a free beer, and you added a short Friday, Saturday walking tour with 3 beers.
And Julia, if they mention Julia Fellow during May, they will get any of our beer history tours, 2 for the price of 1 or 50% off.
And then at 5 o'clock, wedding ceremonies and receptions and special events begin. 2 words come to mind: magical and memorable. More information at bestplacemilwaukee.com.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
All right, how about those Brewers, Deb? How about that?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes, we're back on track.
Yep.
How's that ride rolling?
Well, it's a bit slow on southbound 41 right now, coming in from Good Hope Road all the way down past Capitol Drive. So heads up with that. The northbound side is backed up from about Mayfair Road all the way up to Hampton. By the way, southbound at Hampton, we do have the left lane blocked with a broken down vehicle. Along with that, we also have on Highway 145 northbound at Bradley Road, right lane blocked with a crash, so keep that in mind. Eastbound 94, you got your backups from the zoo all the way through the stadium interchange. The westbound side is also backed up from about 25th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. I'm Debbie Lazaga with your WTMJ Time Saver Traffic.
Hey, I know you guys driving around out there have your habits. You're in the car at the same time. How's this for a special treat?
Ooh.
Brian Isnansky, 10 minutes later than usual. The chief meteorologist is with us. The Brewers are back on track. Niz, how about that?
Yeah, that was good to see. Spanked them, too. Made up for the disappointment last night. They felt the burger pressure. You know how that goes. The burger pressure was on the Brewers.
So Niz texted that last night. That was a great tweet. And he X'd it out last night. What did you say? It was pretty simple.
Pretty much, yeah. Brewers feeling burger pressure.
So good.
They're not going to admit yeah. They're not going to admit the pressure that put on them. You know, they're fine-tuned athletes, but you know deep down they could feel it. No, obviously they're not going to.
Are you a Webb's guy? Would you have gone for the burger? Would you have not wanted to stand and deal with that? You would have?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a Webb's guy. I've been to Webb's and I've enjoyed my time there at various different Webb's. But yeah, no, I think I would have did it. I would have brought the kids. I would have made an event out of it.
What an incredible advertisement for George Webb.
Oh, incredible. They got the best of both worlds, Niz, because they got all the advertising yesterday. Everybody talked about them, and then they didn't have to pay off by giving away the burgers.
Right. Oh. Maybe last night was an inside job. I was wondering why Miz got pulled in the third inning or whatever it was.
They all got free burgers for life.
Yeah, that was disappointing, actually. That I get it. I understand the strategy, but come on. Let the guy toss a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was the bats that were quiet. I mean, the pitching held up throughout the game. You give up one run, usually you're going to win that.
Yeah, I'm glad to see they found their groove again. Cubs lost too.
Yeah, back in first place.
They're number one, so Brewers are number one. Oh, that's so great.
Back in first place. Hey, Niz, want to talk to you about the Heat a little bit, but first, what's happening right now north of us? If you look at that line of storms that I'm sure you've been studying, man, there's some heavy stuff up there from Stevens Point over to north of Green Bay. What are we looking at up there right now?
Well, first, I'm looking at a storm right now that's heading right into like O'Connell Falls. Just north of there is a town called Spruce. Honestly, I'm looking at the radar, and there's very well could be a tornado on the ground there.
Right now?
That does not look good. Yeah, right now. Yep. I'm looking at, there's a tornado warning that extends all the way to the Bay of Green Bay, so eventually over towards O'Connell. But yeah, that looks rough. That's going to stay north of you folks in EAA, in Oshkosh. But there are some trailing storms that extend all the way back, back towards Wapaka, even west of there to Wisconsin Rapids, and then over towards La Crosse. So I think there's a pretty decent chance some of this is going to seg its way down into the Fox Valley and maybe make it to Oshkosh within a couple of hours. So we'll just be on your toes. You'll see it coming on the radar. I don't think anything's going to pop up out ahead of the line that you're seeing. But yeah, something to be keeping an eye on.
Oh, I should call my father-in-law in Wisconsin Rapids.
Oh, give him a heads up.
In Rapids.
So that what you're just talking about, the red box, the warning box between Marinette and Green Bay, is that what you're worried about right now?
Totally. I'm looking at so there you have a little Boeing line that's coming through, and then if you look close enough, if you have a high enough resolution radar, you have this kind of hook that extends out ahead of that line. And then when I throw on the velocity data, I'm seeing some pretty good rotation with that storm. I would say it looked worse. It probably looked worse, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. So hopefully that's a good weakening sign. But I think that thing spit out a tornado. If not, it's still on the ground.
We're so lucky it's not by us, and we just have the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
totally
talk about the heat, Niz. Did it get as warm as we were thinking it would?
It did. It took a while, though. I mean, we had the rain this morning that helped keep things a little bit on the cooler side. But no, temperatures, 93 last check in Milwaukee, a heat index of 104.
Whoa.
Dew points are super high. Like, I'm looking at our numbers here at the station, and we got a pretty good weather station here. So we got 93 with a dew point of 79. That's almost 80 for dew. I know, crazy humid. So the heat index now is at 110. It feels like 110 outside.
Wow.
At the airport, very similar numbers. Again, let me see what I can dial up for the airport here. But yeah, last check it was 93 at the airport, and then a dew point at 75, so that brought the heat index to around 104. So no matter where you are, it is super hot and humid outside, very, very uncomfortable right now. I would say we're going to be dealing with this for the next couple hours, and then after sunset, it's just going to be uncomfortable tonight, but the extreme heat stuff should be wrapping up.
So that dew point and that humidity, can you equate that to anywhere else on Earth, anything else we see or are familiar with? Like, what does that feel like?
Miami is a dew point of 70. So we have a dew point that is significantly higher than Miami. So Miami probably our most tropical point in our country.
What about the Amazon? What about like the rainforest?
There was a soundbite from him this morning when he was on the morning show talking about Amazon weather.
There's a lot of times, the Amazon peaks out around 80. So we would be very similar to that. The highest dew point we've ever had in Milwaukee is 82. That was in 1999. So we're pretty close to that. I don't think we're going to get there, but that gives you a little bit of an idea of like how tropical this air mass is. And yes, as we've been talking about, the corn sweat is a contributing factor to this. Yes.
Okay, so we've been talking about how it's going to be dangerously hot tomorrow too. What does tomorrow look like?
So tomorrow, I'm waiting on the National Weather Service to see if they are or will not issue a heat advisory for tomorrow. What could come into play is if we have clouds and storms like we had this morning arriving in the afternoon, that could really suppress the overall heat. It's still going to be super muggy. It's still going to be uncomfortable outside, but maybe we don't get the triple-digit heat index values because we're stuck in the 80s. So still a chance that if we stay dry until the late afternoon, we get temperatures to rise into the lower 90s, and that would push the heat index into the triple digits again. So another hot day in general, just more clouds and more storm chances on and off through the day tomorrow. Our best chance of seeing storms in Milwaukee will be in the afternoon. Now, as we head on into Friday, a slight chance of storms mainly south of Milwaukee, a high of 80, so an improvement, but still very humid. Saturday, 85, with a chance of showers and storms early Saturday morning, and then Sunday back up to 91 and still very humid. So we're not done with the heat. We're in for a pretty rough stretch here of the dog days of summer, guys.
All right, Niz, so unfortunately, Julie and I and our team sadly canceled our remote at EAA tomorrow. We were scheduled to go up there, and it's just not worth the chance of being outside under a tent with the uncertainty. What does it look like tomorrow in the Oshkosh area for folks heading to EAA?
That's probably that probably is a good call, because I do think there's enough of storm chances tomorrow on and off through the day. And then tonight they're going to get socked with storms. It's just going to be uncomfortable outside, very humid. I would say the afternoon tomorrow, just like here, there's a good chance you're going to get wet. It's not going to rain all afternoon, but you're going to be dodging storms up in Oshkosh as well.
All right, so lead us through with some detail what we're looking at, Niz, tonight in the next 5 days or so.
So for tonight, partly cloudy, very muggy, a low temperature of 77. For tomorrow, a high of 92 before the storms hit, and then storms in the afternoon. Still could get a shower to sneak in here just like today. early in the day. Now, as we head into Friday, partly cloudy, a high of 80, slight chance of storms. Saturday, a chance of showers and storms in the morning, mostly sunny, a high of 85. And then Sunday, mostly sunny and up to 91 degrees. So, yeah, pretty sticky stretch here. We get some relief from the humidity this weekend, but honestly, all things considered, it will still be very humid outside.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Brian Nisnansky. Niz, thank you. We appreciate it.
You bet, guys. We'll see you later.
Hey, that's Thunderstruck, Niz.
Oh, I see.
AC/DC, let's go. Yeah. How about Niz? Hanging around right up until he's got to do a little TV action. Hey, I want to tell you about tomorrow's show. So we were scheduled to be at EAA. We are not going to be at EAA, but instead we will bring EAA to you. We're going to go to Oshkosh a couple of times during the show. We will bring you the sights and sounds. We'll give you everything you need to know if you're heading up there with your kids. And by the way, you ought to do that this weekend. 18 and under get in free at EAA. And the weather for Saturday and Sunday look absolutely fantastic. So get up to there. Also on tomorrow's show, Ann Sayers talks about outdoor dining, one of the best things that we do around here, some of that outdoor dining. Charles Benson will be with us as well tomorrow on the show.
And we have Dale Cuenca.
Yeah, that's right. Dale will be with us, and we're going to give away State Fair tickets.
Oh, okay.
How good is that?
Which hour? Should we give people a tease?
I don't know. You decide. What hour you want to do it?
4 o'clock
okay.
hour.
Middle of the show, during the 4 o'clock hour,
4 o'clock
we give away
hour.
tickets
Hot
to the
tip.
State Fair. We broadcast live from the State Fair the entire run every weekday of the fair. All right, go crew. We're back on track. Let's check your business headlines. It is 5:56 at WTMJ.
These are your business headlines from the Milwaukee Business Journal.
Developers are looking to bridge a financial gap for the $90 million Tulsa Lofts apartment project. They plan to meet with Wauwatosa officials in August on potential incentives. The more than 350-unit apartment is planned for the former Wisconsin International Academy property. Carthage College has created a School of Health to help develop Southeast Wisconsin's healthcare workforce. The new school is the college's 4th academic division.